um, extension. There's one extension. So when we wanted to start this estate, most of my staff were saying we should give it a new name. I said they don't understand the history behind it. That is why they are saying, let's give it a new name. Actually, 2008, when I first came to this area to buy our first land, this was one of the few lands we transacted in then. And that's why sometimes I used to advise people that real estate is it's very spiritual. It was one of the first one we started. This one on the right was the first estate we started, and then that's big apartment now. It was our peak bungalow. It was peak phase one. So government brought the Gazette to this area, and then they cancelled the Gazette. So when they cancelled the Gazette, the land was abandoned.
Environment.
And we've already sold the land.
This is the
Being our first estate, we didn't go and
the other one.
and say, hey, story don't end down. So the Gazette was plotted, and there are coordinates on it. How many of you have seen a Gazette document before? You see, it's like a publication. They just write survey coordinates there. So they said there was a mistake on the survey coordinate of supposed to be 0 degrees, and they wrote 90. So when they corrected it from 90 to 0, they just took the land from this shape to this shape. Angle 90 will go from here this way. So we had to go and buy land from the new location, and then the journey, the battle started. To the glory of God, this place excision was given out 2012. This one we eventually got the CFO from Governor Fashola 2015 by the grace of God. So it was like a blessing in disguise. However, after that, the people we bought from one litigation to the other, to this, to that, and at the end of the day, everything came out victorious. Praise the Lord. And that's why I started with we give you all the glory. We give God glory. This is a land that is blessed. It was a goal that God intentionally kept for us. Because when we eventually got the title of that one in 2015, to be honest with you, I bought that at 650,000. But at that time, I sold it to 1 million naira, not knowing the trouble that will come. So sometimes in real estate, I advise you people that are coming up that it's until you get your possession and your land before you can know your profit. Yes or no? Yes, you can't even know your profit at that time. So to God be the glory. We got that one, and I think the last plot we sold there was about 20 million. So God just kept it as a goal for us. So this place we've taken possession to the glory of God. The title is a Gazette, and then we're also doing our governor's consent. We started it, so anybody that is going to be buying will be buying into a governor's consent property. And then we have buildings and land. We are very limited now, actually, very, very limited. This is commercial. All these size are commercial. Then here we have the residential 600, 300, 400. Then we have here as the semi-detached bungalows, and these are detached bungalows. Though it's very, very, building houses is no longer so attractive for developers. So I have a weakness. But it's only me that is feeling like that. It's very, very unattractive now because of the way market prices are. And many people are into a lot of trouble because by the time you sell and the prices changes, becomes a big trouble. And this is upland, it's not already built. So we are very careful about that. So we have put a certain amount of houses that once we get to that unit, we are going to stop sales. So the other ones, by the grace of God, if price changes, we'll use those ones to mitigate the losses that will come from the other ones. We pray there shall be no losses by the grace of God. So the land is dry, it's good to go. Want to do your building approval, do your building approval. If you buy the land straight away, we will assist you in everything you want to do. And then we are selling the land at launch price at 30 million, right? 30 million for 600 square meters. 300 square meters is 15 million, and for 300 square meters. So, and the commercial is times 2 of the residential, which is 16 million for commercial, anything facing this road. I'll be happy to take questions from you. If you have any question you want to ask about the neighborhood, the exhibition, the Gazette name is My Turn Gazette 2012. So, and it's the same title that it's the same root title we have in our phase 2. How many of you know our phase 2? Phase 2 is just right there. You can see the roof from here. So it's the same title that covers all of us and some other estates that we share boundaries here. Thank you. Any questions on this project
So
or on
have a bungalow.
56? So I would like to talk about the bungalows.
Okay,
Where
just
the
listen to
drawing
the
for
first.
the semi-detached. So we have improved the design of the semi-detached. Okay, the semi-detached, we've changed it. You see that our semi-detached, they're actually not touching each other. So it's almost like a detached, but we have to play smart with the design, because once we call it a design, a detached, and we don't put a wall touching them, we need to leave at least about 6 meters or 3 meters from each other for us to get approval. So we have been able to play around, but indirectly your clients are getting more or less like a detached, because they're not sharing any wall, but we left like a 1.5 meter wall between the two of them. We put a block there and we put gardens of them. So somebody here can decide to have a vegetable garden. This man owns half of this side, this man owns half of this side. So this one can access through this space will be blocked at the back. The front will be separated by curbs. Are we following? Yes, this is design. Bring it forward. Since they do not hang it well, they will be our hanger today. We just need to stand on something. Oh yeah, who is tall among you?
You can go and sit now. Me, I want to do live. Yes. Hi.
Something is fine. So this is design. So it's an upgraded we call it semi-detached, but the real sense is detached. They are not sharing anyone. So one of the experiences we've had with our bungalows sharing wall is because the wall is like a 9 inches wall, somebody on that side is doing a TV console on the side, screwing into the wall. The other person too is drawing another big TV hanger. The dividing wall easily gets weakened. Has any of your clients experienced that? So we have to be going back to be helping them refix the middle wall. So this time around, we are calling the semi-detached, but in the real sense is a detached. So this space now is about 1.5 between them, and then we now put a wall. So there's a wall separating them at the back, and there's a small access in front. So this man now, this is his own garden in front, then this one, his own garden is behind. So it's more or less like a detached, and we also add a little bit of aesthetics to it. But we are selling only semi-finished. So people have been asking, what is semi-finished? So as much as possible, we try to remove items that foreign exchange controls. The dollar controls them. If dollar becomes 500 naira, 5,000 naira. Once I can build block and cement, put windows. Window 2 is controlled by dollar. I hope you know. Most of the windows are imported. But we are going to be putting doors. We'll put windows. We will plaster. We'll do the roof. We'll do everything external as it is. The things we will not do wiring. We will not put these fittings. We will not do external door. We will not do tiling. We will not do POP. Are you following me? So whoever buys can take their time and do the finishing by themselves. And we'll give a timeline of 18 months. So once we hand over to you, we want you to go and finish within 18 months. Before we took this decision, we had to go around some estates and look at us. We had to go to some estates that do carcass, and we saw that some estates 5 years, 10 years they built and nobody's living there. Why? Because they are sold as semi-finished. So the people that bought them are not motivated to go and finish. So please let your client know that if they buy, we are giving them 18 months to do the finishing once we do handing over to them. So everything internally, kitchen, everything, we are not doing that. But we'll build, we will plaster, we will put pipes for you. the conduit pipes, then you do all your testing, but everything external, you will do. Does that sound good? And that also takes a lot of liability off our head. To a large extent, there will be no issue of you did my kitchen, you did do it well. What we are trying to sell is affordable housing. So you'll be comparing the kitchen of Bungalow with the kitchen of Lekki Phase 1. I hope you understand. So if you want Lekki Phase 1 kitchen, put it by yourself. So this one now is for 40 million naira only. 0 to 6 months payment plan. If you are paying more than 6 months, there's a price for it. For I think the maximum is 18 months. Yes, as stated on the form. So this is a kind of semi-detached we are doing now as much as possible. Do you have any questions? Okay, it's also sitting on 300 square meters. It's sitting on half a plot. The size of the land does not change. Our previous semi-detached is also sitting on 300 square meters. So the footprint of the building is the same thing. For fully detached is 50 million. That is the fully detached. Also semi-finished. The fully detached is sitting on 400 square meters. The fully detached is the upgraded version of the detached. We know that we have in Phase 3, we have in Phase 2, and the rest. So we've added some aesthetics with all these power walls. All of this external work also will be done, but no internal will be done. We only plaster the inside, you do your POP, wiring, doors, tiling by yourself. We're also selling it as semi-finished. Yes, sir. Morning, sir.
Does that mean the plumbing works?
We'll do all plumbing works. But before your, yes, with electrical. We are not doing wiring.
Detached here. That's 3 bedroom detached.
Wiring will be done so
BQ
that we can
is
plaster.
15 million custom finish. And land here we have 300 square meters, selling for 15 million.
No, there's no
We
sort
have
of
600 square meters,
There's
selling for 30 million. We also have commercial. Commercial is times 2, which is 60 million for 600 square meters. You can see it's a very giant land.
So we do all of that. But again, after we've done the piping,
You can get in touch so that we can bring you here to secure either your plots or a unit of either fully detached or semi-detached
are you
bungalow.
tired?
God bless you.
I'm asking them.
I call me on 0806901
No, we are not putting
766 0806901 6. No, sorry, I mean 0806901 7662. I repeat 0806901 7662. My name is Obemunde.
Okay. So we are just starting. We'll go and pray on the foundation. So that's why they are doing the foundation. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay. All right. So for all our buildings, and then the people that will now be coming to do their own land will bring their own drawings to us. We'll vet it to ensure that it's in compliance with all the approval standard of Lagos State government. Then we are not allowing more than one story building. I think